Hello, my name's James Stanbridge, and this is an introduction to the training and coaching module on how to be an inclusive leader. Becoming a more inclusive leader should be a goal for all of us, and this course introduces the fundamentals of what it takes to become that inclusive leader. What can you expect from the course? Well, we'll deep dive into our biases. We all have them, and knowing what they are and whether or not they serve us is key to becoming an inclusive leader. We'll look at our privileges. Again, understanding what our privileges are allow us to become an ally for somebody who has less of them. And our deflections. It's really important that you learn how to spot these and challenge them when they stand in the way of a really inclusive environment. I'll teach you about the diversity maturity model. This will allow you to assess your organizational maturity and how you can take your diversity and inclusion from the foundation levels through advancing, intermediate to mature and even world class. As with all my modules, there's a mixture of hands-on learning and then coaching and support. We'll look at inclusion, what your strengths and opportunities are, and how you personally will be able to lead to a more inclusive organization. We'll look at hiring frameworks. How do you attract more diverse talent to want to come and work with you? We'll look at a complete culture upgrade, a transformational map that will be a guide for you to build ever greater inclusion in your organization. And critically, we'll share the language of inclusion and diversity, which really falls into the areas of equity, humility, and curiosity. As with all my modules, I follow a 2+2 process. That means 2 hours classroom learning where you'll become familiar with the tools and the frameworks that we're going to use. And that's then followed by 2 hours individual coaching and review. So in the classroom, we will learn what the practical work is and how you can apply that in your team. And then we follow up with 2 hours of individual coaching to review the implementation and make sure that we're really making the difference that we anticipated. I'm James Stanbridge, and I've over 20 years experience working with Microsoft, Oracle in Asia and Europe. And I'm using all of those 20 years of experience in technology organizations to share with you exactly the mistakes that I've made, the lessons I've learned, and what it takes for us to become more inclusive leaders. I really hope this short introduction has piqued your interest and you're curious to learn more. You can find me on Facebook at Jamesy Coach, on Instagram at Ontology Coach, and on LinkedIn at Jamester. I look forward to speaking to you. Thanks.